we got ourselves another bug hunt. Tyranids brings the Vardengas Swarm to face Mr. Initiative's Orks Void Hunters, painted by this episode's sponsor, ArtW Studios. Space Wolves versus Tyranids. Welcome to 40K Combat Patrol, Rumble in the Jungle. Greetings fans, your host JT here, and boy howdy, we got a fantastic matchup for you today. Tyranids is bringing the Vardengas Swarm to face off Mr. Initiative and Orks Void Hunter Space Wolves in this Combat Patrol match.
I'm Mr. Initiative. I'm here to play some Space Wolves. We are kicking it different today. Combat Patrol is freaking wicked. It's so much fun. Games take like an hour. Once you get practiced up, you can burn a game in 60 minutes. No problem.
Orks Void Hunters today consist of Battle Leader Thoric, 2 5-man Intercessors, 5 Reavers, and an Invictor Warsuit. Thoric is taking Ferocious today, so he's going to be able to heroically intervene for 0 command points.
Space Wolves do a lot of the same things they do in full 40K. It's all about getting on the enemy and cutting them down.
Hi folks, Nicholas here, and I am playing the Tyranids. Tyranids is here.
The Vardengas Swarm consists of a Winged Prime, a Psychophage, 5 Barbagons, 3 Von Ryan Leapers, as well as 2 squads of 10 Termagants. The Winged Prime has the Psychostatic Veil, so he'll have Lone Operator as well as a 4-up invulnerable save and be -1 to hit in combat.
Now, James has beaten me a lot, but not today, because today he's not playing his Orks, which means I have a chance.
Today we've got a bug hunt on our hands. Let's just get up and chop some bugs up. Let's create some biomass for the incoming swarm.
Today's mission is Forward Outpost, short board edges with only 4 objectives, 2 home and 2 in no man's land. Each no man's land objective is worth 5 points for the player that holds it, and their opponent's objective is worth 10 to a maximum of 15 per turn. However, stealing their opponent's home objective will also remove their ability to command reroll for the rest of the game. That is one tempting target.
So I think today I'm going to take the Reaving Conqueror's secondary. All I have to do is hold a no man's land objective, either more than or equal to Nick. As there's 2 objectives on the table, it should be very easy, and I should be able to rack that score up quickly.
And I've chosen Alpha Xenoform, so basically my winged Tyranid Prime. If I can kill models with it, I score 4 points every turn that I get to do that. So I gotta get them in, but keep them safe. It's my only way of scoring secondary points. I really enjoy Combat Patrol. It's fast and quick, and you can try a whole bunch of different armies really easily. They've slightly changed all the data sheets and the stratagems and the abilities to make it try to make it a little more balanced between all the different armies. And I gotta say, for all the battles I've played, it does feel like they've done a decent job of trying to accomplish that. And I'm having a lot of fun playing it.
Pre-game high five.
Pre-game high five, yes! Today we're playing Combat Patrol. I love Combat Patrol. It's quick, it's fast. I really have a lot of fun playing it. And I feel like I can rock up with almost any army and do it. In fact, even in some of our exclusive streams, I've done so. I've played Thousand Suns and Chaos and all sorts of stuff like that.
After the first game we played, I literally went out to my local game store and purchased another Combat Patrol, Black Templars.
Whoa!
Yeah!
Well, that's a good segue, because you're not playing Orks today. That's the only thing you've ever played on the channel. You were playing
Space Wolves.
I love it!
Hunting bugs.
Painted by RW, they did a great job. They're actually the sponsor of this episode. Wow, they're amazing. They're beautiful.
This episode is brought to you by ArtW Studios. If you're passionate about the Warhammer universe and looking for the best professional miniature painters to bring your figures to life, look no further. ArtW Studios is here to make your tabletop dreams come true. In fact, they painted this amazing Space Wolf Combat Patrol for us, and we have to say, it looks better than we imagined. From assembly and cleaning to freehand finish work, even custom 3D printed parts and effects, if you can dream it, ArtW Studios can probably put it on the tabletop. Make sure to check them out at the link below. Now, back to the action.
I do have so many bugs, and they're gonna kill you. Who gets to deploy first? All right, I got a 5.
I got a 4.
All right, you can choose deployment zone.
I'm gonna take this side.
Okay, so that means I got that side, which means you have to deploy first.
Looks like the only deep strikes we're gonna have are the Reavers from James. James is looking to make a play on Nick's home objective, I think. That's super tempting. Maybe Nick's gonna hold back just in case James sneaks on there.
I'm actually just gonna start things off with the big guy.
Nice.
Let's just put him down.
Oh, that's a warsuit, right?
That is the Invictor Warsuit.
I'm gonna go with one of the units of 10 Termagants, and they're gonna go the very edge of my deployment. I only have 2 battle line units, both of them being the Termagants.
Okay.
And I wanna make sure I put 1 on the home objective here.
Deployment looks like both players are being super aggressive. This could become a real malfunction at the junction.
This is my other unit of Intercessors.
Psychophage, psychophage, psychophaging everywhere. Just go right here, hiding as a hidey hole. Yeah. And then lastly, I've got the leapers. Now I can infiltrate them, which means I can put them in no man's land.
You should definitely do that.
Every time I do that, all they do is die. So then I'm gonna hide them behind here, and they're just gonna be, they're waiting patiently.
Okay.
All right, you ready for this?
Sure.
Who goes first?
I don't really want to go first, but I think I have a play. If I push the Invictus way out on the edge of one of the side objectives, I think I can draw Nick's 2 big hitters in and possibly mess them both up.
I'll go second, I don't mind. Hey, you won it! Mr. Initiative's back!
Oh. I finally got my initiative back from Nick, that no good Nick. Oh, scout move.
The Invictor is going to be in play almost right away, so that could become a real decider. I'm not sure if Nick can take it down, but he can definitely choke it out with Gaunts and keep it in place.
You're going first, sir. Bring it on.
It's already been brought in.
Right, command points. I love command points.
Oath the moment. Let's do these guys.
Now you only get to reroll hits. No wounds for you.
So we're gonna move up with this here walker.
Some aggressive forward movement here. He scouted that Invictor and moved out to secure an objective as soon as he can.
And because you started the turn controlling this objective with a battle line unit, you count as always holding this until I take it away from you, even if you leave the objective marker.
Sounds good to me. Let's move into the shooting phase. So I'm gonna shoot everything into your barbed gaunts from the Invictor Warsuit.
Good luck.
Shooting phase now, James using keen senses to re-roll ones as well as to ignore cover. Nick is using hyper-reactive to make them -1 to be shot at. Both players out of command points.
Frag Storm Grenade Launcher. Blast. D6 shots. So +1, 3s to 4s.
Yeah, -1 to hit. There are T4.
4s. That is 2 wounds.
All right, 2 4-ups. Save 1, 1 goes through. How much damage?
1.
Just 1. All right. 1's down to 1 wound.
Then we're gonna do his Heavy Bolter. Good thing for Oath. There we go. Oh. No sustained though. And these will be when you go on 3s, because strength 5. 2 at -1.
Save 1. Oh, almost save both. Killed 1 barb gaunt.
Okay. 3 shots from his Twin Hail Iron autocannon. Oath the moment.
Oh. Oh.
Barb Gaunt's down to 2 models left. That Oath of Moment is really strong.
I kind of wish they had all died. I mean, 3 is good, but 5 would have been better. And that's going to be the end of my turn.
No charges or fights and no secondaries scored. We move on to Nick's turn 1.
All right, well, my turn. Command point for each of us. So your secondary is to hold one of these center ones, but after I get a chance to put you off of it. So basically you're incentivizing me to see if I can kill an Invictus Warsuit with everything I've got.
Yes.
It's tempting.
Tempting.
James has given me a choice. I can either go all in and try to kill that Invictor Warsuit, or I can ignore it and try to go up the other side. I think you all know what I'm gonna choose. And then the Barb Gaunts, unfortunately, are only 2 models left. They gotta take a Battleshock test. They are in Synapse range, so I will get 3 dice. So on 3d6, not a problem.
Not even
a problem.
Start of this phase, Nick has called Shadows of the Warp, and James' Battle Leader squad fails, but the Invictor does not. That was clutch.
Almost everything in my army is gonna go straight into that Invictor Warsuit, see if I can kill it. Because if I can down that, that puts me at a great advantage.
Okay.
Yes, it's a tough target. Yes, it's a very tough nut to crack. However, if I kill it, that is a huge part of his army's efficacy gone. So I'm going all in. Let's do it.
Nick split his forces a bit here around that center pool. If he can ice that Warsuit, he's going to be way ahead in this game, but I'm not sure if he's underestimated its durability.
Movement phase. I'm going to move up with my Termagants first, and they're going to advance to hopefully try to take this objective right here. Okay. And they get a 3, so...
Moving a big juicy 9.
I am holding it with 1 guy.
Perfect. That's all you need.
So my leapers are going to move over here and potentially charge your Invictor Warsuit. That's a long charge, but you never know. My Psychophage is also going to move up, and he's going to get ready to Psychophage you. I'm going to advance with these Termagants. I'm going to
Absolutely.
advance a further 5 inches, which should be put me on the objective there.
Absolutely.
Which at the very least takes it away from you.
Oh,
even
yeah.
if I don't kill you. You know what? The Barbgons are actually going to move down here. Now deep striking coming in, so that I've got something back here, even if these guys make their charges. And then lastly, my Winged Tyranid Prime is going to come up danger close. I'm putting all my eggs in one basket, all in, see if I can kill the Invictor Warsuit. So, movement phase done, shooting phase. Second phase first, he's got a torrent weapon. D6 shots. 2 shots, it's amazing. Strength 6, so on 5s, nothing. And then all these Termagants right here are all gonna fire into the Invictus Warsuit as well.
Okay.
Nick chooses to use Voracious Assault on his Termagants. They're going to get full reroll shooting and manages a wound on the Invictor. I don't know about this. That's only a Strength 5 guns. I would have saved that command point for somewhere else.
That's all the shots I have because these guys moved. So right on to the juicy charge phase.
Juicy charge.
So the Winged Tyranid Prime is gonna charge first.
I'll overwatch him.
Wing Prime getting Overwatch now, down to 1 wound left. This could be a very short game.
All right, well, he'll charge in there. And 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay,
He
that's
makes it
enough.
easy.
That's enough for him to go around here. I don't want to get too close to these guys that are coming in, but I do want to give room for my Psychophage to get in.
Psychophage is in, and the Leapers fail their charge. Had he not used that command point earlier, he could have re-rolled that, and that might make a big difference.
Fight phase. Okay, so I only get points if the Winged Tyranid Prime kills you.
So you're gonna go with the Psychophage
So I'm gonna go with
first.
Psychophage first in the unlikely event that I manage to do it.
Okay. 2.
Oh no, the Psychophage does nothing. That is not good.
All right, and then the Winged Tyranid Prime with 6 attacks.
It could happen.
They all go. Well, they all hit.
Okay.
I'm only wounding you on 5s though.
Okay.
So I need a lot of 5s, 6s.
All of them.
Yeah.
The Wing Prime does 4 damage, takes the Invictor Warsuit down to 7.
We're reaching for the stars. He'll never reach the stars.
So wait, you're not trying to kill the Winged Tyranid Prime?
Yeah, I'm gonna put 1 attack into the Prime and 4 attacks into the Psychophage
That's what's known as a split fire.
to victory. Psychophage and the Winged Tyrant, all mine now. They're dead. They cannot stand up to the Invictor. So let's do the Tyranid Prime first.
James choosing to split his attacks up here, and he whiffs huge. Oh no!
That's the end of round 1. The score right now is 0-0.
Nope. I score now.
No, you don't. I control the objective.
Oh yeah.
I'm not out yet. I managed to do some wounds. I managed to do some damage. I am really disappointed that my Warlord is down to 1 wound. That's gonna be tough to keep him alive. However, I have managed to prevent James from scoring any points, so I'm still in this game as long as I can hold on.
That's pretty interesting round 1. No secondary scored at all, nobody's got any command points, and really, nobody's got anything in the lead here. The Invictor is hurt, and so's the Winged Prime. Can he take down the Winged Prime right now?
I feel like that Invictor should have did more work. I mean, at least one of those units should be dead. But here's Nick rolling 4 ups like a boss, so you know, dice are dice.
All right, round 2. What do you got for me? Command point? We each get 1.
Yay, command point.
James scores no primary points. That is really big. He's choosing the Psychophage for Oath a Moment and has no Battle Shock test to make this turn.
So here's the plan. I'm going to Oath of Moment on the Psychophage, and I'm going to shoot the Winged Tyrant down first. Then I'll have all 5 attacks re-rolling to pound the Psychophage into dust.
As you moved within 9 inches of these guys right here,
Yep.
I'm gonna actually move them right now with their Skulking Horror ability
'Kay.
up to D6 inches.
Sweet.
So they're gonna move 4 inches, and what I'm gonna do is actually I'm just gonna protect my Winged Tyranid Prime. So 4 inches around and just make it so you can't charge into them.
Looks like James in his movement phase here is trying to clear that one objective and pushing in after the second one. And here come the Reavers. They're gonna deep strike danger close to the back line that is very tightly defended.
Shooting phase. So Psychophage was the Oath of Moment.
Yep.
We will start with these Space Marines here. They're just gonna unload into these,
The Termagants?
the Termagants.
Got it.
Thoric squad unloads into the Termagants and kill a few.
And then Thoric. Again, AP1, but these are 2 damage.
Oh, 6s.
There you go. So another one dies.
1 more. Yeah, that's okay. I don't mind that.
The big boy here, the Invictor Warsuit.
In combat.
In combat, Termagants will take his blast weapon, which is the frag grenade launcher, and then I'll put everything else into the Winged Tyrant.
The Invictor fires into the Gaunts with the frag launchers, and now the Winged Prime is getting shot at. but he hasn't targeted the Psychophage that he oathed the moment. I think he misplayed here and should have oathed that Wing and Prime to make sure it died.
Stubborn.
Well, I only got one wound, so all you need is one through. One wound, that's all that you need. I have a 4-up save and a reroll. Yes! Oh, he survived!
Damn you, Nick. So I guess the Winged Tyrant's not gonna die to shooting. These intercessors are going to fire into those termagants on the other side of the board. 3s.
6 empty ones. All go through.
6 dead termagants.
6 dead, I got 4 left.
And then we'll do my pistols from the Reavers into the
Barbgaunts.
Barbgaunts. 4s. Nope. Charge time. We will charge with Thoric's unit.
Charge phase, Thoric is in, the Reavers fail, command reroll, and they fail again. Oh no, those Barbgaunts are probably gonna stymie them for the rest of the game with their disrupted ability.
So we'll start with Space Wolves.
Thoric squad to attack first and just munches up the Gaunts.
Yep.
You have 1 left.
No way!
So I sell more attacks. This is the Intercessor Sergeant with his chainsword. I sell Thoric.
Oh, no. Okay. You wiped the squad.
It is ongoing now.
Ongoing now?
Yep.
So I get to choose one.
Yep.
Now I think I'm gonna go with the Winged Tyrannid Prime because otherwise he's dead. Because you're just gonna kill him with the Intercessor.
Wing Prime decides to target the Intercessors and picks up 2. That's gonna be 4 victory points for Nick.
Okay, I'm gonna go everything into the Psychophage.
With the Invictor.
With the Invictor Warsuit. I gotta use that oath the
So
moment.
my Winged Tyrannid Prime is gonna survive for another round!
Really hoping to gun him down. It ain't happening now though. Here we go.
On 5s. I save one of them. How much damage?
3 per.
So 3, 6, 9 damage. I still have 1 wound left. However, I have a 5-up Feel No Pain. I blocked 2 more of them, so I have 3 wounds remaining. Still the fight with the Psychophage.
Yep,
Now you have
fight it up.
damaged him severely.
Okay.
But I'm gonna try to see if I can kill that Invictor. So D6 plus 1 shots with the Psychophage. I get 7 shots this time. So hitting on 3s? Yeah. Only hit 3 times. So on 5s, devastating wounds for one of them. Okay. So that takes you just take 2 damage flat.
Sounds good. Down to 5.
That's not bad. I'm okay with that. That was not a
I'm a
terrible
little bit
turn.
sad about it.
That was not a terrible turn.
Nick scores 4 points on secondary, still has a command point left. Nick in the lead, 4-0.
So James has given me a wonderful gift of a horrible turn 2. He's managed to bounce on almost everything, and I still have both my Psychophage and my Warlord left. So in my turn, I'm gonna go up to 2 command points.
Go back to 1.
Nick spends a command point on Insane Bravery, so the Gaunts will auto-pass, and that'll score him 5 primary points. All of his other battle shocks succeed. 9-0 in favor of Nick. 1 command point to James's 1.
And now I gotta make some really hard choices. Do I continue to push over there, or do I come over here? I can't really do much about those guys. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna move back.
Barbgaunts retreat to make the Reavers slow up, and James really needed that charge. That's gonna be a long one now.
Squeeze.
Wing Prime falls back, Intercessors Overwatch, 10 shots, only 1 hit, and a wound, but he saves!
My Leapers are just gonna leap forward.
Leapers come forward now as well.
All I need is for my Von Ryan Leapers to actually do something. Get within 18 and be exactly 3 inches away with all these guys.
Bring it on.
Moon phase done. Shooting phase. Psychophage first, and in fact, Psychophage is gonna fire everything into the Invictor Warsuit.
Bring it on.
D6 shots. 4 shots, that's a little better. Winning on 5s. Nothing. The Barbgaunts are gonna shoot everything into these Reavers to hope to slow you down.
Barbgaunts disrupt the Reavers in the shooting phase and manage to kill a model. That's gonna be big. They're -2 to advance, move, and charge.
All right, so, and then we got more shots here from the Termagants into these Intercessors here. Termagants and the Intercessors. Hitting on 4s, hit you twice.
Good.
No minus, sorry.
I'm good.
And charge phase. Lictors are gonna charge into your Intercessors there. So I need a 7.
Sounds good.
We've played several games on this channel with the Von Ryan Leapers, and every single time they have either failed to charge or been killed in Overwatch or done anything else but do anything in this game. this will be the difference.
Lictor's now charging the intercessors, and they fail. A command reroll, and fails again. Nick is out of command points.
Oh, thank God Nick failed that charge. Those Von Ryan Leapers would have messed those intercessors up.
The trend continues. Von Ryan Leapers hardly knew ya. Okay, well, let's fight. You get to fight first. Can you kill the Psychophage?
You're still oathed, so here we go. Just need one of these.
It's on 5s. First one for drama goes through. All right, so both go through.
6 damage.
6 damage.
So you need to save 4 of these.
I need to save 4 of these. Oh, I got close. I got close.
It's worth a try.
He
High
dies.
five anyway?
Does he explode?
Oh, okay, here we go. Here we go.
Explodes.
Okay, okay.
No!
Down it goes. That's a big loss for Nick.
Oh, James. That turn could have gone so much
I'm really
better.
glad my guys don't have to face that flamer now.
Yeah. So I failed the charge, didn't manage to kill anything in close combat, and now I have lost pretty much everything. My Warlord is still barely alive with 1 wound, but that's not saying much.
That gives James that objective, scores him 3 on Reaving Conquerors to Nick's 9.
All right, turn 3.
Start of James' turn 3 now. Oath of Moment on the Von Ryan's Leapers. Battle Shock roll on the Invictor Warsuit succeeds. Battle Line also means that James is going to hold that objective now until Nick comes and gets it. 5 primary for him takes him to 8 to 9 for Nick, and both with a command point. That Invictor is looking to kill some Leapers.
Yeah, run away. Look at these Reavers, they're so slow! 4 inches, I love it!
Movement is done. Now I blow you off the table. 3 of these guys are within range. They will shoot their pistols.
Okay.
Blah. 1 wound. AP 1.
Yep, goes through.
Yep,
take
take
1
a
wound off
damage.
the guy. He's down to 1 wound, the guy in front.
Let's go over here.
Okay.
Thoric's unit is going to unload into the winged prime. Regular intercessors first. 3 wounds at AP 1. This should be it. You can't roll another 3-4 ups, Nick. You've had enough.
For drama's sake, 1 at a time. Save it.
It was a 4.
Save it. Oh!
There it is, the Wing Prime is dead. No reroll from Nick as he wants to bring back the guns to score more, but he's got no way to score secondary. I don't know about this choice. A rerollable 4-up is statistically always successful. Somebody out there can do the math, but it's dang close to 90-some%.
All right, we're gonna do the Invictor Warsuit into the Von Ryan's Leapers.
Now they have stealth, so there'd be -1 to hit.
Invictor laying down some beats here for sure.
Oh, goes through and kills him!
So now we'll do the sustained hits heavy bolter. Strength 5, so 4s. Ah! And then the last gun, the Iron Hail auto
Big giant gun. This is
the
what you
Iron
want.
Hail auto cannon.
Take on 4s. Oh! Do that again?
These will be winning you on 3s, twin linked.
Just 1. 2.
2.
Give me a 5! I got 1.
Okay.
1's alive.
Okay.
Ooh, the Leapers are getting shot to heck. 1 left.
Let's shoot with the pack here.
Intercess now try to end the Von Ryan's Leapers and they take him out.
Charge time, charge time.
I fight first.
These guys charge into your Termagants.
Intercessors charge the Termagants, succeed.
Oh! Sorry, I won't do that again.
Well, this is looking like a tabling.
It depends. Do I roll a 12?
Oh, you're gonna try the charge?
Why not?
12 is charge. I want to see it. I want to see it, James. I'll hug you. No. Oh!
Fight phase now. Nick is going to spend his command point on hyper-reactive to make his Gaunts -1 to be hit. Takes him out of command points. Still, 9 Gaunts are wounded. Ow!
Well, that was rough, James.
Yeah, sorry, Nick.
And at James' turn 3, he's in a bit of a commanding position, but he's still behind. 9 points to 8 in favor of Nick.
I get a command point.
On to Nick's turn 3, there's nothing to do here except take a battle shock test on the Barb Gaunts.
It's all down to these Barbies. They can do it. On the Barb Gaunts, they fail. So the Barb Gaunts are battle shocked.
He does not score primary, so we stay at 9 to 8. James with 2 command points to Nick's 1.
So I've got 1 play that might score me 10 points. Let's try it. I'm gonna spend 1 point on teeming broods. I can bring back some termagants. I can hide them in the corner. And maybe, just maybe, if they live, I can sneak onto James's objective and score 10 points.
6 termagants come back.
So I'm gonna come in right here. I'm gonna hide from all your nasty guns with my 6 termagants and hope that they survive. That's all I got.
James is choosing to overwatch. He could end this now. No wounds, but he's only down to 1 command point.
Shooting phase. These barb gaunts are gonna shoot into the Reavers.
The barb gaunts again fire into the Reavers to try to slow him up and succeed.
And that's my turn. I score 0 points, and we go to turn 4.
Not a lot in that battle round. James holds another objective at the end of Nick's turn. That gives him 3 more points on Reaving Conquerors. Takes him up to an 11-9 lead with a command point starting to pull away here.
Turn 4. I'm at least in turn 4. I get a command point.
I have 2.
James is turn 4. He Oath of Moments the Termagants. 10 points on primary here. That's going to take him up to 21-9.
Let's move. These guys can only move 4 again.
I love it.
Advancing back to his home base, James needs to look to secure his home zone. Nick can still bring back Termagants. Even though they've been destroyed, that's what Teeming Broods does.
As you move within 9 inches, I'm gonna activate their Skulking Horrors ability. This is my one and only chance. The hope that you don't kill me.
Skulking Horrors sees Nick get the Termagants onto James' objective. This could be big.
I advanced with the Invictor, so he can't charge you.
I know! So he can't charge, all you got is shooting. I can do this, because this will score me 10 points if I live.
All right, let's do this. Shooting phase. I'm gonna start back here. Okay. 4 shots into your barb guns.
Got it.
Spores. Oh, all 4. AP1.
Oh man, the barb gaunts are dead. That's a whoops. He needed that charge.
Then we will shoot here into them.
As you declare them as a target, hyper reactive for 1 command point, they're -1 to hit.
Okay, that's for the full phase.
-1 to hit. Didn't make a difference.
3s.
I say 1, you only killed 3! I still hold the objective!
Hold on, I still have Thoric.
No, Thoric, no! No, Thoric! No, Thoric, don't do it.
3s. Get both.
Don't, Thoric.
2 more wounds. AP1.
No, now I don't hold the objective. I have 1 guy left.
And then this unit shoots into him, and you have cover, so we'll spend a CP, so ignore it. You're oathed.
Is your point in playing this out?
I'm having fun. 4. Get out of here.
Yeah, he's dead.
Tabled.
Tabled.
Nick.
Nick's got nothing left in the tank. That's going to score James more Reaving Conqueror points. 34-19 for this episode's victor, Mr. Initiative. Way to go, James. Great game and well played, and tough go, Nick. Well fought. Maybe next time you do need to take him on with the towel. Thanks, gentlemen, for a fantastic game, and thanks again to this episode's sponsor, ArtW Studios. If you like the look of this Space Wolf Combat Patrol, make sure to check out their website. The link is in the description below, and see what ArtW Studios can do for you. As always, a special thanks to you for watching. We really can't do this without your help, so if you like what we do, please consider supporting us through YouTube membership or Patreon. You'll get exclusive releases, as well as behind-the-scenes interviews, early access to most of our shows, and of course access to our Discord, the most happening 40K community around. That's it for this episode of Combat Patrol. Thank you for tuning in and watching. As always, this is your host JT saying, until the next time you see us in the far-flung future of a grimdark universe, play on!
So another game of Combat Patrol in the books. Total blast. I mean, an hour, it's done. We can re-rack, we can play another game. I mean, you could have a whole afternoon of games and you just have a bunch of buddies over, smaller table, just boom, 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 rapid fire a bunch of games, have a great time. Thanks, Nick. I had a blast as always, one of my favorite opponents. Sorry I had to kick your ass again, but you know, it is what it is.
Regardless of winning or losing, I always have fun, and that's what we should all be aiming for, right? This is a game, have some fun, get out there, roll some dice.
Having now seen the Orks and seeing the Space Wolves, RW is doing amazing work. These things are fantastic. The chipping, the basing, the contrast, the colors, it's all, man, top shelf.
You know what? I didn't mind losing against those Art W models because they were so gorgeous. We were able to put together a beautiful board today, and I think those Art W miniatures just really nailed home that narrative. They look amazing, and I have never seen Space Wolves looking as pretty.